Hey guys, holy crap! Has it ever been a while since I've done a video? Whole whack of stuff that's been going on in the world. Have you guys found, they might have found the God particle, the Higgs boson, I think it's called. They created temperatures at the CERN facility up to 4 trillion degrees Celsius, and then which created this God particle. So pretty much this is the particle that's in like all matter, and was created at the very few seconds of the Big Bang. And so they're super excited. Doesn't change anything for me and you, but science is just gonna go, skyrocket in particle physics. So that's awesome, coolio. Iran is preparing. They said they can attack up to 20 military bases in the Middle East, and Israel within minutes of being attacked. And the United States is beefed up. They are at the point where they have the most military in the Gulf around Iran and whatnot as they ever have so far. So that's interesting. China, Iran, and Russia said they will not support a regime change in Syria, but apparently China and Russia are now saying, well, depending on who it is, we might agree with that. But at the same time, when they change over regimes, if it's somebody the West wants, all of those weapons of mass destruction, I think they have chemical and biological weapons in Syria, are going to get distributed to American allies in the Middle East. So go figure, it's just a game, they're just playing the game, and you see the moves when things like this happen. Like, what is to gain from taking over Syria? What does America have to gain? What does America's allies have to gain? They get somebody they want in Syria, now they have a closer base in Syria to China and Russia, and then to control the Middle East. I don't know, we see this world that we live on is, China, Russia, America, Middle East, Australia, South America, the Koreans, Canada, all these other countries. We don't see it as Earth. We only have one of them. We're a bunch of species. We're one species. We're a bunch of countries fighting for global dominance, for control of all the resources. Like, we're all human beings. It would cost, I think, $30 billion to feed everyone, to stop hunger for a year in the whole world. That's about the same amount of money that the military spends in 8 days. The world military budget is like 1.7 trillion or something ridiculous. They could stop hunger. Wow, we could solve hunger. We could fix a lot of social problems with $30 billion a year. 1.7 trillion even a year would fix everything. I mean, the Rothschilds, they have $500 trillion. They have enough money to fix the planet. They're so rich, they can fix the planet. They could buy the planet. They could fix everything. They could solve every single problem we've ever had, social, economically, politically, everything. They could buy the solutions, pretty much. They have that much wealth in investments and land and whatnot, and financial, precious metals and things like that, like all this crazy stuff. They could buy everything. It's crazy. Does anyone have a price? Everyone has a price. The Rothschilds could afford every single human being on the planet. I mean, not that they want to, heaven forbid. So that's all the world stuff out of the way. All that's cool, interesting. Check out the Extinction Protocol. The Extinction Protocol, 2012 and beyond. Google it, whatever. They have all kinds of really cool stuff of what's going on in the world if you're into that. Beware, a little bit. It can be kind of depressing. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. There's storms happening all over the world. Everyone's getting ready for war. South Sudan is facing like crazy, the world's newest country and the poorest. South Sudan is facing like crazy refugees. 120,000 are like evacuating due to war and things like that. There's earthquakes all over the place. There's tsunamis. The States has broken over 2,000 weather records in June alone. 2,000. Scientists, and it's interesting, the States have been the worst for this climate change. They say this is global warming. We warned you this was going to happen, now it's happening. But it's hitting the States the hardest for some reason. Strange. Sounds kind of like it could be maybe something like HARP. I mean, didn't the Nazis test their own people? Like in history, even Stalin conducted weird tests. America's done it on their own people. It's like, sure, why not do it again? HARP, sure. Crazy thing. So check that site out. It's really cool. I've been to my blog in forever. It's getting really old and dusty. I gotta start getting back into that. But this is what I've been waiting to show you guys all day. Well, for like a couple weeks now. I'm starting out my own business, Prepper's Paradise, British Columbia. So Prepper's Paradise, BC. I'm going to be selling disaster, survival, and emergency supplies and kits. So, bug-out bags, earthquake relief packages and things like that to keep in your home if you ever get stuck in your home, or if you suddenly have to leave, automobile kits in case you're in your car and you're stuck, whatever, those kinds of things. And I'd like to show you guys a little bit of what I have today. So it's really cool. I'm super excited for this. And I couldn't think of something that I like doing that I wanted to do for a while. Finally I'm like, well, I'm a prepper, so that's what I enjoy doing. Why not make something of it? And so I start building kits. And this is a basic bug-out bag right here that I've been building. So as you can see, they've got, oops, They got emergency candles. There's like 6-hour candles each. You got shoelaces. You got an emergency blanket, LED flashlight, 9 wet naps, chewing gum to keep your mouth moist and stuff. They all come with a basic. Well, these ones come with a basic 30-piece first aid kit, matches in a sealed plastic case, sewing kit, military surplus, 4-strand, 100-foot, 250-pound rope. Like, it's pretty ballin'. They all come with knives, which can be unwrapped. Multiple, you know, you got rope here. It could be used as a throwing knife, a saw, or anything else. Really handy to have, and it comes with a sheath for, like, arm sheath or whatever. Gloves, work gloves. You gotta have work gloves, and a small 1.2 meter by 1.8 meter tarp. It's a basic bug out bag. Now, I don't have the price up yet, but if you guys check out Preppers Paradise BC in a couple days, I will have the link up. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll get on that, get off my ass, and do it tonight. You guys look, as soon as you're finished watching this video, I will have all my gear on there and hopefully all the prices and stuff. You can check all that stuff out. And I don't know, I'm working on shipping and things like that, but it's all a work in progress, right? I got a mini bug out bag, so a mini backpack, medium-sized backpack. So it's like, I think it's like $12, $24, $25, and then $32 for a duffel. And some bags I got, and then some medikits. I've got 299-piece medikits coming, but these are all I have so far. 150 case first aid kit. These are all brand new and in original packaging. This is a 69-piece kit, and then this is a 30. And then, you know, there's additional things I got, like rolls of twine. You never know. I went and built a lean-to. This stuff is incredibly handy for everything. Work gloves, because, you know, slivers are a bitch. So those are all good to have. So, yeah. That's what I've been doing in my spare time. I've been missing you guys, I know. Life is just really hectic. It's funny, I work morning shift now. I was like so stoked. Yes, I get to work mornings. I'll have all this time. I get up at 5 in the morning, I ride my bike 9 kilometers to work. I work for 8.5 hours, I ride my bike 9 kilometers back uphill, and then I have about 4.5, 5 hours left of my day for myself and my family. So I work my ass off at work so that I can pay and have just a few hours a day to live. I spend most of my waking hours every day, 5 days a week, at work. It's ridiculous. I'm working to make money so that I can pay for my house that I'm not even in a majority of the time. Or to do things that, you know, I don't have a lot of time to do. I would love to go camping more, hiking more. Actually, this weekend, me and my buddy, and all of my equipment that I have, I most definitely have tested, or will test as I get it, and to make sure that it, you know, I would use it. I'm not gonna, you know, put up for sale, say an emergency blanket that tears like paper and it was shitty that I tried. I'll be like, oh, someone will buy it. It's like, no, because these are the supplies that in case of an emergency you're gonna rely on, you're gonna need them. You're like, you need those things to work. You need them to be reliable, you need them to be sturdy and tough. So I test everything and make sure it fits my, well, my rigid specifications before I'll sell it. And so yeah, that's it for you guys. I don't know, frick. I haven't been on here in a while. I almost don't know what to say. But, you know, I've taken 8 and a bit minutes of your time, so I will see you soon. Most definitely. And I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the music in the background. No ads on this video. But those ads also help start up Preppers Paradise, so a little bit of good and bad out of those. I know they're a pain in the ass too. Peace, guys. I love you all. I'll see you soon.